Hello, pretty people. All the pretty people say hi, Jerusha. Let me know you're in the building. So I'm going to do my 10-minute workout. I am kind of under the weather, but I'm going to still try to push through the workout. It's 10 minutes, so I definitely need you to cheer me on. But it's Friday, and what are we going to do? Have a lot of fun. Freebie Friday. I'm going to make sure you have some free resources so you can continue to build your business and be more successful using social media. So I still got you. No worries, no worries. Yes, double tap the screen. Say hi, Jerusha. Good to see you. We had to throw on a hat today. And like I said, I'm a little under the weather, but that's okay. For the last couple of days, I don't know what it is. The weather, the pollen, something is taking me down. But yeah, so I'm going to try to get this workout done. So we're going to work out and I'm going to help you find your ideal clients using social media. So we're going to work out for 10 minutes and then I'm going to help you find your ideal clients using social media. So do me a favor. If you're on FB, all you got to do is support with the stars. If you're on FB, you can support with the stars. Tag your business bestie. If you're on TT, you just double tap that screen. And then, of course, if you have a business, I'm going to recognize you. So if you have a business, yes, I'm chewing a clove. If you have a business, put the word business in the chat because this is where we recognize our business owners because I want to see you win in 2026. We're almost finished first quarter of 2026. So you got to look at your numbers so you can set yourself up for success for the second quarter. So we're going to do our best. We're going to work it out as much as I can. I'm gonna do a moderation of the workout because my stomach is already nauseous and I wrapped it today. So my stomach is already nauseous. So we're going to see if I can get through this 10-minute workout. But I need your support. So double tap that screen. Say you can do it. Put a little power to it. It's going to be worth the wait because I'm going to share with you how you can find your ideal client. So it's only going to take 10 minutes. So double tap that screen for 10 minutes. Yep, share the broadcast for 10 minutes. Say, go, Jerusha. I got 2 mats. I'm not going to jump too much with the jumper jacks, but I'm going to do them. Let's go, pretty people. We got this. Hopefully it makes me feel better. And I always have to work my arms anyway, so this is good. So I'm trying not to jump around. But still work out. Get a good cardio in. Say, go, Jerusha. Double tap the screen. Say, hey, Jerusha. Let's go, pretty people. This arm needed, I had a frozen shoulder, this arm. Whew. Working this arm out. Let's go, pretty people. I don't know if I'm going to jump with this one. I'm going to do it like this. Squat. Still hurt. I just don't want to jump. Whew. Work out with me. I'm going to share with you how you can find your ideal clients. Give me 10 minutes. You're absolutely faithful. Thank you so much. Patricia, hi, gorgeous. Yes, I'm going to share with you how you can find your ideal clients on social media. Let me complete my workout. I don't want to run. You got to be healthy and well. Let's go, pretty people. See, this arm is weak. Okay. Jump ropes. Gonna work on arms. Patricia, if you have a question, put it in the chat. Jump rope. Working on arms. Jump rope. I can tell this arm weaker. Woo. Let's go. Crunches in the front. I'm going to share with you how you can find leads. 6 more minutes. Crunches. As fast as possible. High knees. High knees. High knees. Kick. 5 minutes. I'm going to share with you how to find leads and clients. Kick. Kick to your waist. Woo! Ooh, that hurt. Let's go. Double tap if you're on FB. Subscribe to my YT. Punch. We're going to learn where to find leads on social media. Where are your clients? Work out with me while I share with you. Other side. How to have unlimited leads like me. Unlimited connections. Unlimited clients. Let's get stronger. Let's go, pretty people. Double tap screen is free for Friday. Okay, 3 more minutes. I'm going to share how you can find customers, clients, and connections. skate from side to side.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
All right, we're going to safe skate from side to side. Then let's get the class started. Jump in, jump in. Jump in, say, hey, Jerusha. Go side from side. Touch your ankles. Hold on. Yes, I'm going to teach you. Hold on. All right, last one. We're going to share with you how to find your ideal clients. Last one. Let's go, pretty people. Get that heart rate up. Woo! That's it. 10 minutes. Woo! Certainly gonna be worth it. All right. Hey, Tommy. Tommy in the building. Just finished the workout. We're gonna talk about how to find your ideal clients. Tommy Brown in the building. Hey, Tommy Brown. Yes. Double tap that screen.
Morning.
Hey, good morning, good morning. Woo! I told you I wasn't even feeling well. Still got that workout in. So I wasn't trying to jump too much, but I got it in. Got that heart rate up. Let's go, pretty people. Tommy, I just finished a workout. We're going to help you find your ideal clients, customers, and make connections on social media. So I am streaming in multiple places. And so this is how we do. We're going to have fun on Friday. I'll let you answer freebie Friday, questions on Friday, okay, about how to find your leads. Let's go, pretty people. Yes, I feel better. I was so nauseous when I started, but I feel a little better. It's amazing what some cardio do for you. So yes, we'll have a lot of fun. Yes, thank you so much for double tapping. Get your daily harmony. Yes, thank you, AI. We're going to learn how to find customers, clients, and connections. You're able to come up if you have a business. Get your daily harmony so I can recognize you. We celebrate business owners over here. So if you have a business, I see ya, okay? I want to love on you if you have a business. So put the word business. If you're on FB, put the word business. If you're on IG, put the word business. If you're on YT, put the word business so I can celebrate you, okay? Make sure you get your daily harmony. Double tap the screen. If you could just double tap the screen, our first goal is 5,000 hearts. So yes, if you can double tap that screen, I appreciate the love. Thank you so much. It's Friday. It's Friday, and this is Freebie Friday. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna laugh a little bit, a little kiki every now and then. Tommy Brown, do you have a business? If you have a business, put the word business so I can give you a proper shout out. Okay, we got Tommy Brown in the building. And so, yes. All right, let me know if you have a business. And so I teach this to stream in multiple places. I am in 4 or 5 platforms at one time. I'm also in my private community. That's where I teach actionable business skills, tools, hacks, strategies, marketing, branding, upselling, everything you need to be super successful. So I'm not new to this, baby. I'm true to this. And so, yes, you have a business, a 3D. Okay, Tommy has a business. We want everybody to know that Tommy has a business. Yes, let everybody know that Tommy has a business. Good to see you. Good to see you. And so we want to celebrate you. There is no scarcity mentality over here. We can all go to the top. It's the bottom that's overcrowded. And so we want to make sure that you get your flowers right now. And so, yes, if anybody, yes, sees Tommy Brown, he has a business. He has a business. And I'm excited to be connected with you. Please make sure you follow. I am Jerusha. I am a sales and marketing business coach in real life, not just on social media. And so I come here for fun and for funds. And so I have a whole organization. I've developed, several leaders over the years, a huge organization, training, coaching, teaching, inspiring people to really push the needle forward. So if you want to scale to a 6-figure income using social media, it's possible for you. So if you're struggling in that area, I'm going to share with you how you can find and where are your ideal clients. If you're like, where are my peoples? I'm going to share with you where they are on all 3 platforms. Okay. Now I'm going to say FB, and you know what that stands for. IG, you know what that stands for, and TT. And so, yes, good to see you, Flavor, in the building. Hey, Flavor on IG, how you doing? If you have not subscribed to my YT account, please go ahead and subscribe right now. Need to go to a meeting. All right, talk to you later. Nice to meet you. Make sure you follow. Make sure you follow. If you like to learn, I like to teach. You're my people. You're my people. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. I do not take it for granted when people come into my live and they tap, they love on the live, support the live. I'm so appreciative. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, if you subscribe to my YT, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yes, we're going to share the love, baby. Because when I share, you share. That's how we change the world. Knowledge is the new rich. Knowledge is the new rich. Arm yourselves with it. Humble Lion in the building. Hey, Humble Lion, how you doing? How you doing, Humble Lion? So yes, if you're joining me for the very first time, let me know. Say, I'm a newbie, Jerusha. You're just not hearing the sound of my voice. You are a newbie to me. Yes, where my newbies at? Where my newbies at? Where my newbies at? And so yes, you can have fun at all ages, baby. You can make it happen. You can be a professional. You can be successful and still live your life, baby. Don't worry about these people, okay? When I tell you the best thing that I could have done was just be myself and not worry about these people. And so being honored in a magazine for the work that I'm doing and have done in my community and for my people, I'm super excited because most people get unrecognized. And so I'm just so appreciative of all of you and the success that we've had together. So yes, hey gorgeous, how you doing? So if you have a business, put the word business in G7. Byra, Nicole, how you doing? Make sure you get your daily heart me. If you have a business, put business. I bring my business owners up if they have a question. So I celebrate my business owners. So G7, hey girl. If you have a business, put business so we can give you a proper shout out. And if you have a question, I would love for you to ask a question about where do you find your clients? Where do you find your customers? Where do you make the connections? So we're going to go over all of that and give examples. Thank you for my roses. Thank you for my roses. This is all on TT. Yes, make sure you get your daily heart me. Make sure you get your daily heart me. I appreciate the roses. You are so kind to give me some roses. Yes, thank you. Thank you for my daily heartbeat. Thank you for my daily heartbeat. Yes, that is so kind of you to put up a daily heartbeat. And so if you're on TT, you understand what that means for the platform when people are giving you a daily heartbeat or they are actually supporting you in any way. You want to be so grateful for those people. So yes, thank you so much for the love. So we're definitely going to have a lot of fun on this Freebie Friday. If you want G7, you can certainly, if you want G7, I just invited you. You have a question, let's go. Let's go, G7. G7 in the building. If not, it's fine. You don't have to have your camera on. Hey, gorgeous.
Hey.
How you doing?
Pretty good.
Yes, you have a business, right?
I have a business, but it is not doing a thing right now.
Okay, the business not doing a thing or you not doing a thing?
June.
Hallelujah. Thank you, Lord. Yes. So that's the first thing. Okay. The first thing is ownership. And so you're the owner. And so, yes, I'm the problem and I'm the solution. So I can help you with that. So what type of business do you have?
I have a travel business. I got in with a cruise ship
Yeah.
travel
Okay.
business.
I can help you
But
with.
I don't know how to advertise it.
Okay. A couple of things. Okay. Let me just say this to you. First of all, you are it. You're the advertisement. You're the brand. Okay. The travel name of the company is not the brand. Their success story is not the brand. You are the brand on social media. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let's be clear. People buy people, not your travel company name. People buy you first on social media. That's why it's called social media. So you want to be social. You want to build relationships. Hey, Belinda, how you doing? So you have to do that. You have to show up on social media, be your authentic self, whether that is entertaining the people, educating the people, empowering the people, giving them hope, or just engaging with the people. Those are the 4 elements of social media. You can write that down. So I teach the 4 E's. Okay. So I teach people, you got to follow the 4 E's because people are falling in love with you. When you love somebody on here, you follow them because you like what they said. You like how they made you laugh. You like their perspective. You like the person. Then they said they sold something. You see how that works? So you're always selling yourself. And people miss that a very important part. You're it. So I have to ask you, what you're saying is not going anywhere yet. Are you marketing on social media yourself?
Oh, I'm not marketing at all. I didn't know. I don't know. I guess I don't know the rules, and I need to find them out. I mean, if it's okay and what I need to do to market, and I guess I'm kind of scared about it.
Okay. You don't know the rules on TT or you don't know the rules for your travel company?
On TT.
Okay. You don't know the rules for TT. Well, let me just give you the basics. Okay. So that way you can not have that as an excuse. First of all, you're not going to do, I'm assuming, you're not going to do any things that are going to hurt your account unless you have, weapons, drugs, guns, things of that nature, right? You're not going to do any of those things. Your account is going to be about leisure, travel tips, how to dress on vacation, how to fly first class. Your content is going to be geared in a way that you shouldn't be getting any violations or anything. So I wouldn't let that bother you because what you're talking about is not going to render a warning. You know what I'm saying? So you can pretty much post anything. You can on TT, you can post anything as long as it's not breaking the law. Got it? So that's easy for you. Now you're going to start marketing, not just posting. It's the difference. I'm a sales and marketing coach. Okay. So posting is basically posting a picture of yourself. That's a selfie. That's a post. It doesn't bring value. It's not savable and not shareable, but I want to see it. Does that make sense? You can show people yourself. Oh, I hear baby.
Yeah, I'm babysitting.
Oh, I'm about to say that's your baby.
No.
It's not your baby. Okay, babysitting. So one thing that you want to know about all the platforms, they pretty much run the same in terms of what you can put out, right? As long as you're not swearing or anything like that, you're good to go. So if you have a travel business, the first thing is you're marketing 1 to 3 times every single day, no exceptions. You got to put the content out. 1 time a week with a flyer from your company doesn't work. 1 time a week with a video that's curated for everybody in your company doesn't work. One promotion that the company told you to tell everybody doesn't work. And so you want to be very clear. You're not your company. You are you. You're marketing yourself first. And so because I used to work in direct sales, affiliate marketing, network marketing, companies like that, I know for sure the company wants you to use their graphics. They want you to use their videos. They want you to hashtag their company name because it is publicity. It is marketing for them. However, social media is a personal account of yours. Because it's your personal account, you want to market yourself. So your homework would be, if you're in my course, my 3-day ride business course, I would tell my client, and I have clients that are in the travel industry, is start marketing what you love about travel. So educate us about how we should pack if we just want to take a carry-on. Educate us about how we can actually fly exclusively with the red carpet. Educate us about the executive suites and how to get to them. Educate us about how to get in first class without paying $1,600 or whatever. Educate us. You can educate us about all these things. Or what's the best time of year to travel if you're going to, right, not Dubai right now, but Rio or wherever. You have all this information. So you become the travel lady. You become the expert. You are the CEO. And so we're coming to you for the best advice. And you're also entertaining us as you travel or as your clients travel. So you want to have your clients send you videos where you sent them on an excursion. Send me your videos. You're going to say, this is where I sent my last client to, Aruba, and they were snorkeling. This is where I sent my last client to Rio, and her children had an opportunity to swim with the dolphins. And this is where you're going to constantly be sharing entertaining travel, excursions, experiences, prices, and people are now going to follow you based on your expertise. Are you following me? Yes or yes? Does this make sense? Yes, you are the expert. You're not your guy. Thank you so much for putting that in the chat. Patricia, I love you already. Yes, it's a personal account. What type of business do you have, Patricia? Most people don't realize that, of course, it's your company's job. If you are in a company like that, it's their job to tell you to promote their company, because one day you might not be with them. One day, right? So now that company name is still branded in people's minds and your name is not. The goal is to get your name branded into people's minds. So when they see Jerusha, I want them to have an image. Oh, that's that girl saying, hello, pretty people. I want them to remember Jerusha. So I'm always going to say, I'm Jerusha, your sales and marketing business coach. I'm always going to make sure my content is surrounded with Jerusha personality, Jerusha's energy, Jerusha's experiences and excitement. So that way people fall in love with me. I do sell a course. I do sell, yes, your name branded in their minds. That's correct. I do sell an ebook, but the number one thing is you're going to remember this girl gave me valuable business tips and training and things I can use today, actionable steps. You're going to remember this girl was helpful. This woman was good when she was teaching me for free on Freebie Friday. So make sure you put that on your calendar, Freebie Friday, so you can follow, so you don't miss all this goodness. I don't want to be the best kept secret. I'm trying to tell you. It's going down. So yes, what type of business do you have, Patricia? That way I can give you examples. So for my travel girls, thank you so much. I appreciate you. For my travel girls, if you get your daily heartbeat, you have a business, put business. If you have to get your daily heartbeat, you can come up and you can ask a question so that I can help you find your ideal customer, client, and connection. Okay. Let me know if you have a business. I want to represent you as much as possible, right? Accept. Okay, I did accept it, but I don't know why it's not accepting G7. I did accept it. I don't know. So does this make sense? Oh, okay, got you. So you say cosmetics. So Patricia, when somebody asks you, hold on, G7, what is your business? That's not your business. Your business is cosmetics and skincare. That's the name that I was just saying. So you're promoting the name and not yourself. I would never say a company name, okay? So I would never say a company name because that company is not you. So you just want to be a poster child for a company name? No. You want people to say, oh, when they think of skincare, when they think of cosmetics, they think of you. Not they think of company name that you put negative. Boo. No, I'm just joking with you, right? But I'm serious too. Yes, you got your own name. So if I ask you what you sell, or I ask you what type of business you're in, you don't say said company name. That company is not you. Phone died. Okay. That company is not you, baby. You still selling them after I just said you're the brand. You are the brand. That's why people don't realize marketing of yourself is going to get you more sales. As soon as people see said company name, they're like, oh, okay, she's selling me. You're not trying to be social. You're trying to sell me and not be social. See, it's not like that on social media. You got to get to know people. You got to engage with people. You got to love on people. That's what you have to do as a person, not company name. Okay. So, yeah, okay, elite polished skin and lifestyle. Now, the next time somebody asks you, don't ever say that other thing. That's good advice because that's not you. Why would you? That's not you at all. And so my travel girl, same thing with you. You want to make sure you're like, you want to call yourself the travel expert or whatever name you want to come up. You can go to ChatGPT or Gemini, got you, or anybody and say, what's a good travel name for me for my, marketing on social media? And then it'll give you some suggestions. And that's what you start calling yourself, right? You notice that, yes, you start calling yourself that. So that way, when people are looking for a travel expert, you'll come up. You're not going to come up if you put said company name. Baby, it's millions of people who are in said company. How are you going to stand out? See, I'm different. You want to be different. Yes. And I think people say the name because they think it's going to give them more, it's going to give them more publicity or more credibility that people are going to be like, oh, yeah. They're not. It's actually repelling people. So just because people say said travel company name, people think, well, people know this company. They don't know me. That's the problem. They don't know you. That is the problem. So you want to make sure that when you are, yes, stand out and be different. When you are marketing on social media, it's always you, baby. I never said a company name. The people knew I was in the company because they knew me, right? But I never said the company name. I never said it out loud on social media because I'm in marketing. I know I need to say Jerusha, right? So you want to make sure. Good morning, Glenda in the building. Hey, Glenda, how you doing? It's Freebie Friday. So get your daily heart need. You're welcome to come up and ask a question about how do you find your customers, your clients, and your connections on social media. Everybody should be making money on social media if you're marketing your product and services on social media. Okay. Let them know. Yes. Like T.I. say, let them know. Let them know you the brand. So yes, please get your daily heart need, Miss Glenda. We got Miss Glenda in the building. G7, did I answer your question? I see you're back, G7. So you're more than welcome to stay right there. If you have a question, just unmute yourself. If you don't, I'm gonna keep training with you. I'm gonna keep telling you exactly what you need to do. Now, first thing I need you to do is double tap the screen if you're on TT. Hold my nose down. Thank you for my daily heart me. Thank you for my daily heart me. Hold my nose down. A screen is going to pop up. I need you to send it out to 10 of your business besties. I don't want to be the best kept secret on Fridays, okay? I don't want to be the best kept secret. So send it out to 10 people. Share the broadcast. If you're on FB, share it with your business bestie right now. Tag everybody in your organization, your team, your downline, upline, everybody you know that has a business. Tag them right now because we want people to get customers, clients, and connections. Hello, everyone. Yes, Mango in the building. Mango in the building. Hey, Mango, if you have a business, put the word business and you got your daily heart me. Whoop, whoop. If you have a question, you can come up. If you have a question because you are a business owner, I'm happy to answer your question. All right, so let me get into it. So now that you recognize that you do not need to ever say said company name, it doesn't help you to say their name. It doesn't give you more credibility. It doesn't do any of those things. It actually repels people because they feel like you're here only to sell for said company. And so we want to make sure we develop friends on social media, right? We develop communities on social media. And so I use in my course, the 3-day ride, which is updated with all the new tech and AI and automations and all the things. And so if you haven't taken the 3-day ride, put RIDE so you can see what's available. But I use the FIT method. Write that down. FIT, FB, IG, and TT. Those are still the top 3 platforms that people are using. NYT. Hey, Mango, hold on one second. If you have a question, I'm gonna let you ask a question. So yes. So what we want to do is write that down. FB, IT, and TT. Fit. That's the fit method. And so that's how you're going to create content on all 3 platforms. Okay, you want to get fit, you want to make money. We're in the quarter. First quarter almost is ending. You want to get fit, you're going to do FIT. Okay, every time you start posting content, Remember, Jerusha said, I need to be fit. I need to post it on FB, IG, and TT. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, you are so sweet. Yes, thank you so much, Coach Jennifer in the building. Oh, you are so sweet, Coach Jennifer in the building. This is Freebie Friday where you get to ask free questions. Thank you so much for my daily heart me. I appreciate you. God is good. God is good. Thank you for my daily heart me. Oh, thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. All right, so let me finish this, guys. So here's the deal. You wrote that down, FIT. Yes? Good. Okay. Most beginners are posting and praying. Okay? So let me put you're fine. You don't have to leave. I'm just mute your baby. It's fine. I love the little ones. Okay? Most beginners are posting and praying. They post a product, they post a quote, they post a reel, then they wait. Why are you waiting? Let's get to work. Get into action, okay? You're not getting into action by just posting. Most entrepreneurs like myself who win online understand something more powerful. Social media is a networking room. Social media is meant for me to socialize with the people who like, who comment, who share, who come into the live. It's my job as the CEO to build that one-on-one relationship. And so when you walk into a networking room, you don't just sit in the corner. This is a room of people. There's 5 billion people who open up social media every day. You got 5 billion people who open the app sometime during the day. It's enough for everybody. Can you imagine you have 1,000 friends, 2,000 friends, 5,000 followers? You have 5,000 opportunities you didn't even take. You didn't even take it. You didn't start conversations. You didn't see if that person was open to your travel business, to your skincare business, to your real estate business. You didn't find out. You find people, interact with people, and turn conversations into opportunities. That's what's missing in most people process or systems in social media. They're not doing it. They're just posting because they see bigger influencers post and get clients, and you're like, I posted, nobody even did anything. Well, one, they don't know you. Girl, they do not know you. It's different if Chick-fil-A posts. We know Chick-fil-A, right? It's different if a creator that you've been following has 1 million followers. People know that person. They don't know you. So it's not that your product isn't good. It's not that your service isn't good. They don't know you. That's why I said brand yourself. Okay? These are the top 3 platforms, right? For your clients, customers, connections. Okay, so you got that. I'm going to tell you this, and you're not going to believe me, but I want you to Google it so you know I'm credible with what I say. I only share what I know for sure. FB is still the largest relationship platform in the world. Okay, I'm going to say it again. FB is still the largest relationship building platform in the world, right? So you'll notice there's more of a connection and unity on FB, right? TT is scroll like. If I like you, I do. It's not that cohesive yet because it's more of a search engine, right? FB is known for let's get to know each other. Let's have community and groups.
Erica elevates for sending the heart me gift.
Yes, thank you, Erica, in the building. Okay, so it's still number 1 in that area. People talk about their lives there, and that's why you have so many people reference them. They're still number 1, right? Now, in terms of videos, TT is number 1 in terms of videos. Now, when you are posting on them, you want to do life updates. You don't just post about your travel, your skincare, you do want to do life updates. You do want to ask questions pertaining to travel or pertaining to being a notary or pertaining to skincare or whatever your product is. You want to also share problems.
Thanks, Magoo, for sending.
Oh, thank you, Magoo in the building. You want to share problems. You want to share excitement that's happening. You want to share celebrations. Every one of those posts is a conversation opportunity. You understand that? So here's where you're going to find a lot of your people. I'll start with FB first. If you're on FB, you have your groups, right? Yes. You have your groups. Or if you want to do groups like Discord or Patreon or school, those are still communities. We're just talking about community groups. Once you get into these communities, you got to start building relationships. Groups are communities of people already interested in something. I am in a group and it says Mom of African American Boys. The only people in this group is moms of African American boys. You see how that is a certain interest, right? So now if I was in a dog group,
Yes.
okay, if I was in a dog group, all these people in this group have a dog. They're not cat lovers, they're dog lovers because they're in this community. If I sold dog products, even if I didn't have a dog, and I sold, listen, dog products, where do you think I'm gonna be? In the dog group. Because if I have a natural dog,
That makes sense to me.
yeah, if I have a natural dog tooth cleaner, I'm going to be in the dog group where all the dog lovers are. I'm going to be following Petco. I'm going to be following whatever that other one people use to send stuff home. You guys know what it is. I'm going to be following all of those bigger advertisers, and I'm going to be in communities of dog lovers because those are my people. They've already expressed interest in dogs. They're in the community. A lot of times when you sell something, like if I sold dog food, natural dog food, that makes it, they're just posting it, but you're not even posting to the right people. So that's why people aren't purchasing. They're not the right people. Go where your people are. So I teach these strategies and I show you based on your business inside the 3-day ride. Put RIDE. I show you this is where you need to go. This is what you need to do. Now, whether you do it, okay, it's a lot of information and it's ongoing if you want to work with me, right? It's ongoing. It's not, I don't throw you away if you need me, right? So now, once you're in this dog community, you start networking. Networking doesn't mean selling. You start networking in this dog community because you sell dog food, right? So every time, not every time, but a lot of the times you're going to be answering questions like you are the expert that you are. Okay, you got it. So if I'm in there and somebody say, oh, my dog just pooped all over my house, and I'm a dog expert, but I'm not, but I sell dog stuff. I'm going to be like, oh my gosh, that happened to one of my neighbor's dog. Here's what you're going to do. I'm going to be answering questions. Baby, I'm going to be posting people dogs. I'm going to be asking questions. I'm going to be doing all the things because now I'm visible in the group and people start to see my posts, my interactions, my engagement in that community. Guess what happens when that happens? If I go into this community and I just start introducing myself and saying, hey, and I'm not going to introduce myself and say, I'm in this company. I didn't say that. You're going to introduce yourself. I'm Jerusha. I'm a sales and marketing business coach. I worked in radio and television. I have 2 boys. That's introduction. Introduction isn't I sell jewelry. I sell candle. That's not an introduction. So when you go, love that. So when you go into these communities, it's no need to announce your company name. It's no need to do that because now they know you're in here to sell. You playing games. So what you want to do is you want to be social. So you're going in there to entertain, to educate, to empower, to engage with the people, the 4 elements of social media. That's what you're in there doing. You're entertaining them with the dog story. You're entertaining them with the dog video. You're entertaining them with whatever. And so people start to like your content in this community. And if you go into a dog community, it's 100,000 people in there. There's no saturation. Good advice. There's 100,000 people in the dog community. It's a million of them. So now, guess what happens? They like you so much. They like your content. I'm going to tell you, go look at my FB page. They like communities. They like you so much in what you're doing in the community. They come out the community and find your own personal page. That's what you do. You watching me right now on this live. You went to my page. It's a matter of you showing up with value. People will seek you out. They will find you on all the platforms, right? But only if you're giving value, not because you in there and you secretly hiding. You in the group, you secretly hide. I don't want nobody to know I'm here. I'm just looking around. Wow, why? Why are you in there? That doesn't make any sense to me to go in a community where these are possible customers and clients and you not interact in the community. Monique in the building. Miss Monique is in the building. Hey, gorgeous, how you doing? Miss Monique has a business. Thank you for getting your daily heartbeat. I appreciate you. This is Freebie Friday, and so they're asking questions about where to find their ideal clients, customers, and make connections. And so, yes, ma'am, hold on 1 second. Sorry. Yeah, I figured something was doing it. So if you have a question, you're breaking up. I just fixed it. So if you have a question, let me know. I'm happy to answer your question about where to find your ideal clients. Okay, and so yes, thank you so much for the love. Oh, you are so sweet for the popular vote. Our first goal is 5,000 hearts. So if
Yes,
you,
they live their dogs.
yes, they love their dog. If it's especially,
Thank you, Renee, for sending the heart me gift.
thank you so much. All right, so now you're in this community with the dog people. They're gonna come out of the community and they're gonna find you.
Thanks, Magoo, for sending the popular vote gift.
Yes, they're gonna find you. Hold on, let me turn it off so I can talk because it distracts me a little bit. I love it though, but hold on. Let me see. Can I turn it off? Hold on. All right. Cool. All right. Now there we go. But I do need you guys to double tap the screen. Our first goal is 5,000 hearts. If you're listening to the sound of my voice, please just keep double tapping the screen so TT pushes this out, and then hold my nose down and send it to 10 people. If you could do that for me, I love you forever, forever, and ever. All right, so now you're in this dog community. People get so curious. I'm not going to say nosy. They get so curious, and guess what they do? They come out of the community and they find you someplace else because they like what you're talking about. They like what you're putting down. They want to be closer to you. They don't want to miss your content. They want to see what you got going on in your life. So they follow you. Now you're getting new followers, right? So everybody that's following you, you should be building a relationship. Every new follower, you should be starting conversations. Every single person. That means if you are talking to them, now first you need to see if they're your people, right? If they're your people, you're like, those are my people. Then you can start that conversation. If they're not your people, then don't start the conversation. So when I say everybody, I mean everybody you want to connect with. Does that make sense? Yes or yes? Not just everybody, anybody. Yes, so yes, everybody's not your people, because if you're posting to everybody, you're getting nobody. That's a fact. So now that you're in this community, so if I was in skincare, like a lot of you, right? If you're in skincare, where would I be going? What community would I be in? I would be making sure I'm in communities of people who love makeup, baby. These are makeup lovers. They over there at Sephora. They're over there at Clinique. They're over there. They're in the even makeup community groups. They're like how to do makeup, tutorials for makeup. It's thousands of people in these communities. And all you got to do is go right in the community and give value. I didn't say steal people out the group. I didn't say sell. I said give value, the people will come. Because the more value you give, they're like, oh, this person's smart. Let me see who this person is. Then when they come follow you, then you make the connection. Yes, you understand how this works. You can do this every day, 5 to 10 people every day, you'll grow. You'll make a sale if you do this every day. The problem is most people, unfortunately, life happens, things happen, and we're not getting on that consistency, right? Because guess what happens? If I talk to 5, 10 people today, 5 or 10 people tomorrow, at the end of the week is over 50 people. You should have made sales. You should have made connections. You should have gotten clients. But what happens is we don't build that consistency and we don't ever see the reward, right? You can't stop and start. Stop and start. So groups are your communities. Now, let me give you an example. If I was in real estate, okay, I would be real estate investing. That's the community I'm in. I'm over here. I'm in the group first time home buyers. I'm in that community over there if I was in it. And not just travel lovers, but you would do destinations because those people like me travel. So whether I'm in Rio, whether I am also hashtagging Rio, hashtagging Aruba, hashtagging, you're following those things because that person travels. It's not hard to find your people. What's hard is you're the challenge. You're it. If you're in Christian groups, so you sell, your version of an ebook about breaking down the Bible or whatever. You're in Christian women communities. Okay. You're in skincare groups, whatever that is, right? You're in those groups. I would definitely not sleep on people who have, now I'm talking about big groups. I wouldn't be in groups with 1,000 people. You want to be in bigger groups. And I'm talking 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 50,000, 100,000 people are in these communities. If you have a product, she said, what about if you have a product? If you have a product that solves a problem, okay? So for instance, I'm assuming you're in health and wellness. So say you have a product that helps arthritis. Where do you think people are who probably have arthritis? What hashtag do you think they're using? What age typically probably have arthritis? Those are the communities I would be in if I have a product for people who have arthritis. See what I'm saying? Okay, I'm not making a claim. I'm just saying if you have a product that helps it, soothes it, anything like that, I will be in those communities. Let me know you're following me. Erica, you have a question? Let me know. G7, you got a question? Magoo, do you have a question? I'm happy to bring you up. Let me see. If you have a question, let me know. Any of you, let me know. Let me know now. So you can take your mic. I can take your microphone off. Or can I take it off or can you take it off? I don't know. Oh, okay. I took it off. Oh, wait. I took it off and I put it back on. Hold on. Did I do it? Okay. Let me try it one more time. Okay. There you go, Magoo.
Question was, are you getting these people on the live or on the FY page?
Am I getting the people?
When you're trying to get a community.
No, you're getting them in the community.
Okay.
So yeah, but you can get them on. I get them on lives. I get them everywhere. Okay, so like on this live right now, everybody that's interacting with me, that's one opportunity for me to connect with that person, right? But after the live, I can see on FB how many people saw this live, and I can see their names. On IG, I'm able to see everybody who came in the live. On TT gives you 100 people after the live that came into your live. So to me, that number don't matter because after the live, TT gives you 100 people that actually came through your live. I have 100 opportunities to connect with any of those people. Make sense?
Makes sense.
So that's just a live, but I'm saying in communities. So like the dog lovers, if I'm in a community of dog lovers and I sell a dog product, it's 100,000 people in here. I'm posting in that group. I'm interacting. I'm engaging. I'm answering questions. I'm participating in this community. When you participate in a community, people think you are the experts because you are definitely giving value. So what happens is people now start following you. Then you make the connection. You following me?
Following.
Okay. So what do you sell?
Nothing.
Hallelujah. You selling yourself. You selling yourself. You sell something. You selling yourself. You sell.
Well, sort of like, I'm trying to figure it out.
Okay.
So that's my issue.
Okay.
Trying to figure it out. I have things I, do and make, but that's the problem. I'm scared to, get into it. So, but listening to you is like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
Okay, so thank you for my donut. Thank you, Erica. Listen, I invited you into the community, the membership community, Erica. So I would love to have you in there. All right, so you get in the membership, and so we'll have that ongoing training together, forever and ever and ever. So yes, check your email. So listen to me, Magoo. One of the things, it sounds like you do sell something. You say you're trying to get into it. Whatever it is that you're selling or that you make, you're already doing it. It's nothing to get into, right? So you already make jewelry or whatever you make. That is content. That's the content that you want to put out. How to make it, where to get the parts, why you started making it. You want to make sure that you tell us, entertain us with the jewelry or whatever it is. Educate us about it. Show us some type of, customers or how you do it or where you go. All of that is content. So that way, people who see what you make, they'll say, oh, that's interesting. It's a girl on here. She knits, right? It's a girl that crochets on here. It's so many people that do all these creative things, not just hair braiding, but they make this girl, she makes prayer scarves for church women and the scarf that go over their knees. She does all of those things. now I'm looking at her like, man, that's interesting. She's on here making it, showing us how to make it. It's interesting to me. And so that's how you're going to attract clients. Hey, the goat in the building. That's how you're going to attract clients, by showing us what it is that you have and showing us how to use it, showing us the benefits of it. That's how you're going to get clients. And so now you should start doing that. You should start marketing yourself, whatever that looks like for you. And so don't think your product is too small to start. Like he's like, I'm trying to figure it out. No, you're not trying to figure it out. You're not. That's an excuse. Okay. We don't want to have excuses in 2026, baby. You're it. You don't have to have a website ready. You don't have to have a landing page ready. You don't have to have a great lighting. You don't have to have any of those things. You do not. Okay. Some of my best clients have less than 10,000 followers. Okay. So you don't have to have all those things to be successful and make money on social media. That's a lie. Right. Okay. So what you do have to do is start. That's the problem. Because everybody's waiting for this perfect moment or perfect website. Baby, they better cash app you. Like it's not that serious. Okay, you better get.
My problem is wait for that perfect time to get started.
Yeah, there's no perfect time. The perfect time was yesterday, so we missed it, right? So it's right now. Okay, it's right now. You want to start right now. And so when you are in these communities, right, that you're going to get in, whatever it is that you're interested in, when you get in these communities, you're going to watch what people post. So if someone posts, I just purchased my first home, or I'm looking for my new home if I was in real estate, that's my person. Or I'm looking to get out my apartments, I will be following apartment homes. I will be following new moms. I will be following newlyweds if I was in real estate. You see how that makes sense? Makes sense. Yes, I will be thinking, baby is loud. Oh no, you're fine. You're fine, G7. And I will be following, apartment complexes. I will be looking for where people are building, where constructions, they're building homes. I will be following all those places because those are going to be my clients. And so I think it's important for people to think outside the box of where would they be? What hashtag would they be using? If I was a new mom, what hashtag, and I sell products for babies or moms, what hashtag is that new mom using? Hashtag new baby, hashtag first month, hashtag spit up, hashtag, okay, I sell a product when she said baby, that's what made me think of. Okay, I'm going to be like, oh, I can service this type of person. She's already showing me who she is by hashtagging. She's already showing me who she is by being in a community with new moms. Make sense?
Makes sense.
All right.
Okay.
All right, my dear. So I can't wait to see your content now.
I'm gonna have to change up.
Okay. So let me know. Make sure you follow me. If you haven't seen the 3-day ride, please make sure that you put RIDE, message me ride, DM me personally the word ride, RIDE, so you can see what's available, so we can work together. So you work together. So now that's a lead. Anybody responding in those communities, it's up to you to build that relationship. And you will comment on their comment. It's so exciting to build your first home, or it's so exciting to buy your first home, right? You are going to be interacting with those people. That's how you start the conversation. Same thing for your skincare businesses. Inside beauty and skincare communities, someone may post, my skin is breaking out and I don't know what to do. That's your opportunity, right? To go right under their comments, because you're not selling them in those people's communities because it's not yours. You're being the expert in those communities. So I would respond. I used to struggle with that too, right? Once I understood my skin type, it made all the difference. Have you found something that works? Let me know, ? You see how I didn't say I have something for you? I didn't say that. That's selling, okay? What I said was, I used to struggle with that too. Once you understand your skin type, it will make all the difference. Let me know if you find something, ? Or have you found anything that works? ? Now, knowing I probably sell what she needs, but I'm going to see how she responds. No, not yet. But baby, I could take that conversation down in the DMs. I can build my own relationship with her because she just announced in the community she having breakouts. or she have pimples that time of the month, or her daughter has all this acne, whatever. I can see it in the community. I can go talk to them myself. I don't need to wait for the algorithm to magically show my content to that person. Does this make sense? Same thing. You have a ministry group, right? In your ministry group, your Christian groups, if people are in there, they're saying, pray for me, I'm feeling discouraged, or, pray that I get this job, or whatever it is. And you have a calendar with prayers on it for people that you sell. You have an ebook with encouraging words for people. I will be in that community commenting on their stuff and say, I'm glad you shared that. Sometimes we all go through it. You need a little encouragement, whatever you want to say. And then you can say, what's been on your heart lately? And then she's going to tell you. Now you're building a rapport. That's how quickly you build the rapport with people. When people see that you care, they'll start talking to you. They don't care about how much you know until they know how much you care. Isn't that what they say? When you show that you are caring for this person, you're listening, you're being interested, not interesting, people will start talking to you. I get on for people tell me their whole life story, right? So now, because I'm building that relationship. Same thing on IG. Now, IG is where people express identity. Now, IT, let me say this, is all about aesthetics. IG like to look good. That's where you're going to see all the bling bling, the cars, me throw my money out. IG has a problem. Okay, but I like IG. It's not my first love, but I like it. And IG is definitely where, thank you so much, I appreciate you, is where people like fashion and lifestyle, celebrity like stuff is on IG. Okay, beauty and fitness. That's where people love to hang out. The first place you'll hear celebrities, IG and Twitter, right? But your leads are showing up there because they're interested in celebrities. They're interested in the way things look. So your contact and customers are over there as well. I need to join groups. I've been following people. Yes, you do. You need to join those communities. And so if I was on IG, I would probably follow more hashtags. IG still using them. TT is not that important anymore, but IG still uses them, right? So if I was in that industry, if I was in the dog industry, I would be the hashtag dog collar, hashtag whatever breed dog you have. I don't know, poodles. People who are hashtagging poodles probably like poodles and have a poodle. People who are hashtagging, hashtag Petco. If I sold coffee, I know she's in health and wellness, she sells coffee. People who are hashtagging Starbucks, drink Starbucks. I don't drink coffee, so I'm never going to be hashtagging Dunkin' Donuts. I'm not going to hashtag McDonald's coffee because I don't drink coffee. So if I sold coffee, guess what? My ideal client drinks coffee, and I can just go find her based on what she's posting. So you just go into the search, hashtag Starbucks. Every person that has used that hashtag is going to come up. It's like, oh my gosh, it's so many people right here in front of me that I didn't even talk to. Now, where I come in, if you're not inside the 3-day ride, I give you a workbook and I tell you how to start those conversations, because that's going to be your second problem. The first problem is you didn't know where to find them. I'm giving you examples of where to find them. My coach is in action. The second part is how to start conversations. So it's not, hey girl, or hi, boo. Okay. We want to start strong conversations. We want to know how to network with these people so it converts. Conversation that converts. So we're going to teach you how to start those conversations inside the 3-day rides. Okay. If you don't know what it is, put RIDE. That way you can see what it is. If it's a fit, perfect. If it's not a fit, it's all perfect. Understand? So if you sell like your skincare, find a skincare creator, follow her, look at her comments. You'll see people saying stuff like, what product do you use? My skin does the same thing. I wish I could fix this. You're going to see all these people, especially if they are a big influencer and have a big following. Your customers right there. They're right there. You know how people do product reviews and all the things. Your people right in front of you. Here's the hard part. You got to start the conversation. That's the hard part. But once you do that, and I'll help you with that, Once you do it and you see, man, this is not as hard as I thought. The people that are going to help you become successful, you haven't met them yet. Your next client is waiting for you, but you didn't start talking. You didn't start getting into motion. And you would say, I noticed you mentioned you struggle with dry skin. I used to have that problem years ago. Have you found something to help that? No. Boom. Boom. That's how I want you to do it every day, right? So true. Every day, whatever you sell, you're going to follow this method. Now, if you want my help, obviously, I'm giving it to you for free. Freebie Friday. You want my help, put RIDE in the chat. Same thing in your stories. People who watch your stories are already, to me, interested. They're already open to the possibility. They watch your stories. Send them a message. Thank you so much for loving on my stories. Were you being supportive, or do you have, breakouts like me every month? ? You're going to ask the question. I am big on talking to the right people. You should be getting a sale when you're talking to the right people. Conversations convert to cash, baby. So yes, if she's in your stories, thank you so much for loving on my content about my skin breaking out every month. Does your skin do the same thing? ? Should I start another page? No, I don't know. What do you sell, G7? I forgot. Oh, I know you say travel. Your travel. No, you shouldn't start a new page. I don't believe you should start a new page because you've already built that page. You can just change the structure for the next 21, 31 days, and boom, it should get the right audience. So I wouldn't start over from scratch, okay? Now, if you have a backup page, I have a backup page. So I have Jerusha Official on TT as a backup page. I have a backup page on here. I have a backup page, but it's not my main page. So as soon as you ask her, yeah, I used to have problems like this every month with my skin. What have you done differently? She's going to start talking to you because she's trying to get rid of this problem, and you have the solution. We're in the business of solving problems. Now, TT is where discovery happens. People go there to learn. People go to TT to laugh. People go to TT to discover, explore. TT is now a search engine. TT wants to be the #1 search engine over YT. Okay. So now, since you know that, you want to make sure you're putting in the right captions, the right hashtags. You're following people who sell what you sell. Your leads are in the comment section. Baby, your clients are in the comment section. They say stuff every day and you didn't say anything. So your comments, so you see a video, the video went viral or it didn't, and then somebody commented. All you got to do is comment under their comments. And then now you and that person is in conversation. You could take it down to the DM and further that conversation. Say a real estate video goes viral about buying homes. Look at all the comments. I want to buy a new home next year. I wish I knew where to start. Interest rates are so high, or interest rates confuse me. These are potential clients. So stop looking for people to only see your videos when you can go to the communities and find your people every day. Still put out good content. That's not what I'm saying. Put out the good content, but go where your people live. Like I said, I'm in a group of mom of African-American boys, right? Everything in this community, it's a lot of people. I don't know, about 30,000, 50,000 people. And I don't know, it's a lot. And all of us have boys. So we have common interest. The only thing we talking about, showing you pictures of our boys, talking about the things that our boys have done, what they didn't do. Mom, have you experienced this with your boys? When my son was little, he used to do this. The whole thing is about boys. So if you have a girl, you're not in here. So if somebody wanted to sell to us, like my son is about to graduate, I'm buying all the graduation stuff, the banners, the fans. She got me, baby, because I'm going to get it. You see the difference? If she's already in the community and she's giving value, it's easy for her to sell to me because I said in there, my son is a senior, and I'm sure this is my son is a senior. Of course, if you sell stuff for graduation, you won because I'm going to buy it. Now I feel comfortable buying it from you because you're in my community. So I kind of know you. That's a warm market type of person. You're not like a cold person on the street that I haven't met yet. I've seen you in the community. Makes sense? People buy from people what? They kind of know. They like you. They've seen you. You're visible. So if I try to sell you something, it's easy for me to get the sale. You watch me, you've learned something, you followed me. It's easy for me to get the sale, correct? Because I give value first. That's all you got to do in these communities. Make sense? And so your question should invite conversations. If you sell jewelry, she said, what about if I sell jewelry? It doesn't matter what you sell. It works on all of everything that I'm saying works on any product. She said, what if I sell jewelry? Same scenario. Where would you be? Someone comments on a jewelry video. You're in this community and they say something like, I love this statement jewelry, or I love this statement necklace. You respond if you make jewelry or you sell jewelry. And you'll say something like, statement pieces really do change an entire outfit, right? Do you like costume jewelry or do you only wear real jewelry? And she's going like, I like costume. Bam. You sell costume jewelry. You didn't say, well, I sell jewelry. That's not what I said. That's not how you get the sale. You get the sale by being interested. Okay. Yes. You're going to ask her, do you like costume jewelry? Do you wear real jewelry? And then she's going to tell you, I just like, small, earrings. She's going to start talking to you because people like to talk about themselves. See how that worked out? And you're going to be a great listener. And now you're going to have that conversation in the comments. You're going to take it down to the DM and you're going to tell her there. Now, I'm going to give you exactly what to say in my workbook. You'll know exactly how to start the conversation that converts. So as beginners, you want to look for it. Instead of not just hashtags on IG, yes, hashtags still work. Even FB, they still work, right? On IG, you're going to find creators and you're going to follow those people. So people that are asking questions in the comments, people love to give their perspective. People love to give their opinion on social media. They want to tell you like Target. Okay, if you go, listen, this Target situation, all you got to do is put hashtag Target. And baby, everybody who had a perspective on what happened on Wednesday, that the boycott is over, but the boycott is not over because 92% didn't say it was over. Baby, you're going to have all the people come up. So it's so easy to find your right person. Yes, whether they have a complaint, whether they have an interest, it doesn't matter. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. Does this make sense? Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Bam. All right. So any questions on, yes. Okay, good. Any questions on TT? Do me a favor. Can you share the broadcast on TT? Hold my nose down. Share the broadcast. Our first goal right here is 5. All right. We got a little bit way to go. 5,000. Let's hit that 5,000. Thank you for sharing the broadcast. Let's go, pretty people. Because we rocking and rolling today. We rocking and rolling. Let's go. And if I was in the travel industry, I would also do engaging questions. I teach this strategy inside my course, okay? I would do engaging questions like, you would ask people if you could travel. Right now, I wouldn't be traveling out the country too much, but yeah. But if you could travel, what's the one place you would want to go? And then people will tell you. And then those are your people. If you're in insurance, I said this the other day. I know she's in insurance. If you're in insurance, you don't want to say, I am in insurance. Let me know if you have life insurance. Nobody's going to let you know that they don't have it, right? Most people are not going to say anything about they don't have it. So you don't want to ask questions like that. In order to attract your person, you want to ask questions like, what do people fight about after a loved one unexpectedly passes away? What is the number one thing people fight about after a loved one unexpectedly passes away? Put the answer in the chat. That's just an engaging question. You put that up, you sell life insurance, that's a question. Guess what people are going to say? Let me know in the chat. Somebody put it in chat. Let me see if y'all going to tell me exactly what I know what you're going to tell me. Put it in the chat. Yeah, engagement is key, right? So you entertain the people, you educate the people, you empower the people, you engage with the people. Money. I didn't have to say it because I know y'all was going to say it. Money. You see how that worked? Insurance asked question about, you see how that worked? I don't have to say I sell life insurance. I don't have to say I sell said skincare company. I don't have to say I sell jewelry. I can ask a question and you're going to come to the front. Okay. So if I were in life insurance or any insurance, I would ask questions like that. Now, if you want more questions like that, guess what you do? The one that I just gave you, take it, go to ChatGPT and say, give me more questions similar to this one to get my audience on social media responding. So she said money. Okay. You said money. You said money. You said money. Money is the number one issue people typically have when someone passes unexpectedly. That means what? They didn't have what? Life insurance. Those are your people. You know how many people, just 8 people said money here on all my platforms, and I don't even sell it. But that's 8 opportunities. I know I can go to those people and say, okay, do your family got it, baby? Do you have it? Let's talk about it. So we don't want that to be the issue if something happens. We want to go ahead and be proactive. And so people will raise their hand for your product. You're just asking the wrong questions. Oh, that's good. Okay. You're just asking the wrong questions. When you see people asking a question like salt or sugar, right? Stuff like that. And salt on your grits or sugar on your grits. Now, I don't eat grits, but you see questions like that, right? And you see all these people, salt, sugar, salt, sugar, salt, sugar, salt, sugar. Now, if I sold a health and wellness product or I sold natural products, I'm going to go to those people because, baby, we're going to use a natural salt. We're going to use a, whatever sugar, right? So you can just ask questions and your ideal person will raise their hand. So I teach you all of these strategies inside the 3-day ride. Okay. And so, yeah, the cool part about it is you have me to work with. And so if you like this Freebie Friday, imagine if we work together, ongoing, opportunity to work together, So yes, just ask questions like that. And the people are everywhere. Now, so let's talk about the converting conversations. When someone responds, okay, we're going to move them down to the DMs. When someone responds to you, they said something, like money, right? You sell life insurance. Then you go under the comment and you say something, right? You're going to now take that conversation because they know you now because you commented. They said money and then you responded. Now you can take that person down to the DMs. You can see their page, see if they're your person. The quality does matter. Okay. So you can see if that's your person. You go down in the DMs. You can use my 3-step DM script. It's free $99. And so if you're in the 3-day ride or you're getting into the ride, you'll have my complete workbook. But if you're not, I'm going to give you just 3 simple steps in how to start that conversation down in the DMs. Put the word script in the chat. Okay. Put the word script in the chat and I'll send you for free $99, the 3-step DM script. And then once you take it down in the DM, you got to acknowledge people by name. Okay. You want to start with appreciation. I always say, thank you so much for blah, 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 blah. I'm always going to start with appreciation first. Thank you for responding. I always enjoy meeting people who are open, to improving their skin, whatever it is. Thank you so much for loving on my content. I'm going to always start loving on the person. I love connecting with people who are thinking about home ownership. I love connecting with people who want to invest in themselves. I'm going to start talking to the person. You're always asking a simple question. Questions keep conversations flowing. It's like playing tennis. I'm Coco, you're Serena. I'm going to hit the question to you. You're going to hit the ball back. We're in community, right? And if I was in real estate, like my client right here, I would say, is buying a home something you're planning soon or just exploring right now? See, if you're trying to buy a house and I sell, that's what I sell. I'm going to ask a question like that. Is buying your first home or a new home something you're planning right now, or you're just exploring the idea? Question mark. That lets me know you're looking right now or you're not looking right now. You see how that's a good question? I didn't need to say, I'm a real estate agent. I didn't need to say that. You can write it down. She said, can I use your question? You can write it down. All my realtors. Yes. Is buying a home something you're planning to do right now or planning soon, or just exploring the idea, or you're thinking about it? You're going to ask a question. That's going to let you know if you need to jump on. She's trying to buy right now this year, 2026. Skincare. You can say the same thing. Are you currently using a skincare routine or still figuring out what works for you? Question mark. Are you currently using a skincare routine or you're still trying to figure out what works for you? Because there's so much stuff online, baby. And then that way she's like, I'm still trying to figure it out. Or she says, yes, I have a skincare routine. Or she says, no, I don't have a routine. I'm still looking. You have a solution. If you're in ministry like you have a ministry group and you're talking to her, you can ask a question. What kind of encouragement has helped you most during the season? Or what tools have you used during this season? You're going to ask a question. You following me? Yes. And as soon as, if they show interest, they're commenting. Thank you for the love. They're commenting back to you. They're answering your question. Baby, you're going to say, well, this is what I do, blah, blah, blah. Would you like for me to show you how we can make this happen for you? Yes. Now you have your website in front of her. Now you have your stand store in front of her. Now you have your LINK in front of her. So if I was in real estate, I would say, here's my simple guide that helps my first-time buyers understand the process. Want me to send it to you? Yes. And if you're in skincare, I would say, I can show you my routine that has helped me. Would you like to see it? Yes. I can show you my skincare routine that has helped a lot of my clients. Would that be helpful to you? Yes. You didn't have to say, I sell blah, blah, blah. Let me know if you want it. Boo, boo. They never gonna let you know, baby. They're never gonna let you know. You have to ask a question that leads to the offer. Make sense? Is everybody on board? You're welcome. Makes sense? Most people, because I've worked with thousands of people over the years, almost 20 years, they say stuff like, let me know if you need it. I'm never going to let you know. Baby, I bought some off TikTok. I never let you know. I bought it off Amazon. I never let you know. No one's letting anybody know. You have to be the CEO. You have to say to her, okay, I can show you a routine that has helped me and my clients. Would you like to see it? Yes. I can show you how my skin cleared up in 2 days. Would you like to see how? Yes. I can show you how, whatever your product is. They're going to say, yes, they want to see it. I can show you, I used to have dark spot and pimples or whatever. Now my skin is so clear, I don't have any of those things, baby. You want to see what I use? Yes. I didn't have to say, I sell. What are we doing? And in that way, she's thinking, yes, send it to me. Now you're sending it to her so she can see what products you use. And then she's like, okay, if it worked for her, maybe it'll work for me. But now you also have her information. So keep in mind, I teach this in the class. You're going to have to get in the class, put RIDE. You're going to have to capture her information first. Before you send her the LINK, before you send her the website, before you send her, you got to capture the information because you need her in your sales phone. Okay. So you're going to have to capture her information, name, email, phone number. Then you send the info. I show you how to do that inside the ride. Or you can just ask for it and she gives it to you. Great. And let me tell you why this works, because it feels like a conversation, not a sale. It feels like you care, not a sale. People like to buy. They don't like to be sold to. They don't like to feel like they're being sold to, right? But they like to buy. People buy on here every day. They like to be heard. They like to be helped. They like to be understood. And so that's where you come in. So consistently, 1 to 3 content posts a day, 5 to 10 conversations a day. If you have my Power Hour strategy, you should be using it. It is going to keep you on track. Okay. You're going to comment in communities, in groups. You're going to engage with people showing interest. You're going to be the #1 person in that community, working it, posting, commenting. You're the expert in that community. This keeps your business visible and growing. Okay. Social media is really not about being perfect. It's about being present. Jerusha. It's not perfect. I'm present. I'm showing up. I was working out, had on working out, right? I'm present. I'm still giving value. I've attracted how many followers, right? And some of you will be customers and clients and connections. That's the goal. So even if you're not doing it live and you're doing it in your content, you're going in communities, consistency is my problem. Life happens, so I need to stop using that for my excuse not to show up. Yes, you do, Erica. Yes, you do. That's most people's situation. She said consistency is her problem because life does happen. We're taking care of, our children, our loved ones, our significant others, family. You're running around. Things are happening around us all the time. All the time. But listen, you were given a gift. You were given a business. You were given an opportunity. You got to pursue it, even in those times, right? And so it's better to go slow than to stop. So I always encourage my clients, do not stop. Even if you're doing one, do not stop. You want to make sure it's keep in mind, you want to make sure you're always in movement. You want to keep going, do not stop. And that's why it's important to get in the community where you have somebody that's pushing you forward. Hey, how are we doing? Somebody checking in with you, holding you accountable. You can't do it by yourself. It doesn't have to be me, but you better go find your person. You got to go find your upline. You got to go find somebody who's on it, constantly feeding you what you need to keep going. You can't do it by yourself. I have mentors, a life coach. I have a spiritual coach, all the things, business coach. You have to have somebody that is pushing you forward to success. Was this helpful? Yes or yes? Oh my gosh, I'm so glad Patricia came in the building. I'm so glad. Whoop, whoop, every Friday, Freebie Friday. Do you have a question, Miss Patricia? Do you have a question? If you have a question, let me know. I love doing Freebie Friday, so we can have some fun like this. And if you're on TTL, I can bring people up. I can do all the things. So let me know. You need to find a coach. Matter of fact, you need to find not just your upline because, you need two coaches. Your upline and somebody else that's good on social media. Follow that person. They're good on TT or YT. You need to follow people that also teaches you how to use the platform, right? So because your upline coach, she's teaching you about the business and the product. Then other coaches can teach you how to use social media. I'm a sales and marketing coach, so I'll teach sales and marketing strategies so you get customers and clients. I do have a question. What's your question? Let's see. Let me. It's easier if I try to listen to the question than to read the question. You don't have to turn the camera on, but you can use your voice. How you turn the microphone. Oh, there we go. Yes. What's your question?
Okay. How are you doing?
I'm wonderful.
All this information. Like I put in my comment, consistency is my problem. So I just decided I'm gonna have to get out of that. All this came up and just find a way to push through and do it. That may be like, it may not be the same time every day because with my life it can't. But what I also want to know is, okay, I have a product that I sell. Now I've just finished a book that's not related to my product. How do I do two different pages or whatever you want to call it? Make two different, or can I group all that together, or would that be confusing to my clients?
Yeah.
That may be two different clients.
So no, her question is she sells a product and then she's also now an author. She's written a book. Should she have two pages? My answer is going to be no. Okay, because the book is forever. It's evergreen. You're going to always have that book, right? And so I would actually introduce it to my audience. So as you are, doing content, I would definitely say, I don't know if I ever told y'all, I wrote a book about blah, 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 blah. And then you keep talking about your skincare. You see,
great.
You just make it a part of the content. So even if you were going live and you were putting on lipstick and say, this is a ruby red lipstick, blah, blah, blah. This is blah, 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 eyeliner, blah, blah, blah. But I don't know if I ever told y'all, I had it in my heart to write a book 5 years ago. I finally wrote the book. The book is called blah, 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 blah. And, I finally got it published. The difficult part about the book was it took me forever to write. So if anybody know anything about writing a book, you understand how long it took me. And then say, if y'all like this lipstick, blah, blah, blah. So you put it in there. So
Okay.
even in the content, so that's a live, same thing applies to the content. So say you're doing a get ready with me, don't need 2 pages. Yes, you don't. Especially in this situation. Even if you're creating content, you reading your book and say, I'm supposed to be working or whatever, but baby, I'm actually taking a look at my first new book that's now going to be in stores at Barnes and Noble or whatever. You can still create content around the book. I would definitely keep throwing it in there, what the book is about. And you can still keep your product as your main focus.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Thank you.
Of course. Yes, you got to get in the community, get in the membership. And then that way I can look at the content and see how well you're doing with that. So another thing that's important is if you can't manage one account, you can't manage 2. So just think about your life with one account. If you can't be consistent with the one, you don't need 2 and 3 and 4 and backups, and you don't need it. You need to focus on building that one. And so you keep the main thing, whatever your product is, and then you can just every now and then make sure you tell people about the other thing. And so that's, for instance, like I buy that little thing that go around my neck to hold my phone when I'm walking. That's not my main product. My business coaching and my programs are my main product. But that is a product that I purchased that I'm an affiliate of. So when I'm walking, I have that product on my neck and I'll say, hey, if you wanted this in my shop. But that's not my main product. You understand? So you can always throw it in there. Yeah, just build from it. And then once they trust you, because if I trust you with the product that you currently sell, I'm going to trust that the book must be good too. And it's easier for me to buy it from you. Because I'm like, I've been watching you all this time with that first product. Now you're saying you wrote a book. Oh, I'm interested. Let me see how much your book is. And then it's more people who will buy it because they already know who you are based on your first product. Make sense? Yes or yes? Okay, good. Good morning. How are you? Hey, Shorty in the building. Hey, Shorty. So do me a favor. If you are not, thank you so much for reposting. If you're not following and you like to learn, I give actionable business skills, tools, hacks, strategies all the time. Friday is Freebie Friday. And so you want to make sure you hit the bell. So when I go live, you get the notification. Now, I'm always going to work out first, probably, especially in the morning. This is the only time I have to do it. So I got my workout on and then I start the training. So please put it in your calendar, hit the bell, because I don't want to be the best kept secrets. If this was valuable and you need, someone to hold your hand, you need to be a part of a community. Put RIDE in the chat and you can be a part of our community. That way I'm working with you directly and it's just not, general advice. It will be advice and structure for your business and your product. So yes, so if you want to work with me, put RIDE in the chat and we can get you started inside the ride. So I definitely am excited. We're almost finished first quarter and first quarter is going well. So if it's not going well, your second quarter is going to go better because you're going to get the help that you need. You're going to get the help that you need. No excuses, no things coming up, no inconsistencies. We got this. I got you. I'm just thankful that grace and mercy follow me. I'm Jerusha, and I'll see you on the page. Have a great day. The thriving daughter in the building. Hey, the thriving daughter. Have a good day.